So now, as I said, guys, in our society, we feel to do. You know, I could punch the lady in the back of the head at the supermarket, but I won't, because I choose. I use the part of my brain called the neocortex. It's another very fun fact given to me by my friend Tony. It's the part of our brain that reasons and chooses and has the capacity for forgiveness and beauty and art. Okay? Sadly, most of us don't use that part of our brain. We resort to, running off of our emotional sensors. And so, this is the thing. I'm not condemning you. Everybody steps out in their feelings sometimes. Everybody sometimes chooses to let their feelings decide who they are. But what I am telling you is, once you see that you don't have to do that, once you see that you are more than that, it's time to choose. It's going to be hard. You're going to hate some of it. In fact, sometimes you're going to be like, I don't feel like doing this. I don't feel like being the better person. I'm sick of it. People poop on me. I do that too. Just last night I was like, I'm sick of being the better person. And then all of a sudden I was like, no, I'm not. Who would be sick of that? Who would be sick of being love? The most valued and wanted thing in the whole world. Why would you not want to be the most wanted, valuable thing in the whole world? It's like gold. It's like being gold. I'm sure Fort Knox, like the Fort Knox of love, would appreciate you. Anyways, sorry. So he says, be still and know that I am God. See, because once you know that he is God, you'll know that God is love, and you'll know that you are love. So now you don't only know who God is, but you know who you are. And then what are you going to do? You can be. Now, there's a reason he says be still first, and there's a reason he showed that to me first. I didn't show that scripture to you first because it really wouldn't have made sense until we grasped hold of the 1 Corinthians chapter 13 verses 4 through 8. But there's a reason he showed that to me first. He was saying, be still and know. He was asking me to make a choice. See, he wasn't just saying, well, come on, it's time to feel like you're love. No. He was saying, be. Choose to just be still. Quiet your mind, quiet your heart, and let me tell you who I am. Let me tell you who you are. And once I've told you that, being still will be an act of being, not a doing, not a fighting for, not a trying hard. Just a simple, you know what, I choose to be. Now that I've given you a little bit into that, which, trust me, that scripture is so much more in depth than you can even realize, but I'm not going to share the full depth of it with you from my perspective. I want you to dig in that scripture. I want you to pray. I want you to read it for yourself, and I want you to think about who you are in conjunction with what that scripture says. And then I want you to think about the power you have in you to make the choice to be. To be. How cool is that? You're a human being. You can't change that. You don't have a choice in that, but you've got a choice in who you are, what you are as a human being. What you do is play piano, or do drugs, or, cut yourself to deal with problems like I used to. Or you do a bunch of exercises every day to keep your body healthy. That's what you do, and what you are is a human. But who you are is love. And guess what? Out of all of those, there's only one thing you can't choose, and that's human, right? But the other two you can choose, and they're in a war with each other. Doing and being. who you are and what you do. See, what you do isn't who you are. What you do doesn't define you. It doesn't. What you do comes out and is a result of who you are. But if you don't know who you are, what you do will not be lined up. Remember how we talked about the tree and how, like, the roots are who you are. The trunk and the leaves are resulted out of who you are. Well, I'm gonna take that example and I'm gonna go a step farther with you, okay? The roots, we talked about the roots being who you are. Love. And now I'm going to explain to you what the trunk is, because I said it's the beauty of you. It's the results that come out of you, okay? Out of who you are. But I'm going to go into even more depth, okay? The trunk is all that you choose to do out of who you are. I choose to play piano. I choose to read Edgar Allan Poe novels, because I love Edgar Allan Poe. Anyways, I choose to eat only vegetarian food. I choose to fly to Thailand. I choose to go to school every day. I choose to wear leopard print pants. I choose to do my homework at such and such a time every day. I choose to do extra paperwork for work. And the list goes on and on, okay? Do. The trunk is what you choose to do. Okay? And the leaves are how you feel about it. The leaves are how you feel about who you are. The leaves are how you feel about what you do. Okay? They're the feelings. Now, what is the one thing on a tree that is a constant change?